All right, welcome back to MGD 111. One more lesson on typography. And by the way, we are going to address some other effects that we can do with our type layers that are more photographic. But for now, one thing that we need to consider is we tried to apply some effects in our transform menu that didn't work for some reason. The reason is it can't do these with live editable text. It would be nice if it could. But those options simply aren't available. It's a little too complex math for text that can still be edited. Now, when I talk about live text, if I highlight this, I can change it. I can change the font. I can change the color. I can change what it says. But at some point, all of our text has to become what we call rasterized. So if we select a type layer, and I'm on this layer here, I'm going to go up to Type and Rasterize Type Layer. When I click on it, hey, it's no longer highlighted and where my little lines go. Well, what happened here, even though it doesn't look any different, this text is no longer text. It's just a picture of letters. So it's just a bunch of pixels like any other layer. What can we do with that? Well, we can actually go to Edit, Transform, and now we can apply things like the warp to it. So it allows us to do some more precise warpage than we could do before with our little menu up here. And that's kind of a cool thing. You want to be very, very careful when you go to this option because this is freezing the type. You're not freezing it in a place, but you are freezing it as far as what it says and its color and everything. So just be careful using that. Now, at some point, too, in order to use this on the internet as a JPEG or in a brochure or something as a TIFF, we need to flatten the layers of this picture. If we go up to Layer, Flatten Image, it doesn't look like it did anything different, but now you'll notice our layers here, there's only one layer called Background, and our text is now part of that layer. I can't move it. There's no way to move it. If I were able to extract it, it would leave a hole in the picture. It still looks very good. It might lose just a teeny tiny bit of resolution here, but what this does is it freezes everything into place when we flatten the picture. And when we do that, by the way, we now have the option to, when we go to save it, we want to not keep it as a Photoshop file anymore, but we want to keep it as either a TIFF or a JPEG or whatever format is that we need in order to use it for our purposes. Like I said, we will look at some additional options that we can do with text, but for now, that should get you a pretty good start on type. Enjoy!